The deadline for the VA clothing allowance is August 1st. If you qualify, the VA could pay you hundreds of dollars, but only if you apply. Let's walk through the application together, step by step. Here's why the VA clothing allowance exists. First, you must have a service-connected disability. Second, because of that disability, you use a qualifying orthopedic or prosthetic device like a knee brace or prosthetic limb, or a prescribed medication that gets on your clothes. Over time, those devices or medications wear out, tear, or stain your clothes. The VA recognizes that extra expense, which is why they offer an annual clothing allowance to eligible veterans. Where to start? VA.gov. VA Clothing Allowance, link in the description. We already discussed about the eligibility and what it is, so let's keep going. You may be able to get an annual payment, a payment you receive once a year, if you meet at least one of the requirements listed here. You have more than one prosthetic or orthopedic device. You have more than one skin medicine. Your device or skin medicine affects more than one type of clothing. Now, very important, to qualify, you have to submit this by August 1st. You're running out of time for this next year. If you submit it after, they will not look at it until August of next year. So get this in if you think you are eligible. In the past, you would have to submit this every year, but after 2023, they figured out, why are we wasting people's time? But if you do want to receive additional clothing allowance, you need to submit the application. Starting at the note, you must have a service-connected disability to get a clothing allowance. If you haven't filed a claim for disability compensation yet, you need to do that first. I think it's a big duh, but okay. You will need to submit application for annual clothing allowance, VA form, right there. Let's download. Not difficult. Hit it again. Okay, let's zoom in. These are always fun. This one is really not that hard. Name. Fill it out. You know it. Last four. You know it. You're in the military. Of course you know it. Address and telephone number. Looks like number 5 is if and when you no longer need this annual benefit because the device or the skin medication is no longer needed or it's not impacting your clothes, you select 5 to terminate the benefit. Do not select 5 if you are asking for the benefit. Do not terminate. And we'll move right into probably the most important part of the form, 6, 7, and 8. Number 6, service-connected disability requiring the use of the device, orthopedic appliance, or skin medication. What happened to you? Put it in. Number 7, name of the device, orthopedic appliance, or skin medication. What did you get prescribed to take care of? Number 6, that happened to you. And then number 8, device, orthopedic appliance, or skin medication impacts which area of the body? Is it in your upper, your lower, left, or right? Be as specific as possible. Instead of writing knee, write VA issued hinged knee brace for service connected right knee condition. The more clearly you identify the appliance or medication, the easier it is for prosthetics to review your application. Here are some good and not so good examples for Block 7. Many veterans don't realize the clothing allowance is based on the appliance or medication that damages clothing, not just the disability itself. Hopefully those examples help you get this thing filled out and get it submitted. You're running out of time. But keep an eye on this certification. You are telling the VA that the use of your prosthetic or your medication is wearing and tearing your clothing, to include staining to my outer garments. If this is you, submit this. And we have a note in the certification. I understand that I must notify the VA when I am no longer prescribed and use the above items, which may impact my entitlement to the annual clothing allowance benefit. By applying for this benefit, the VA has the right to periodically review my continued entitlement to this benefit. So, like we said before, when we looked at the number 5, if you don't have the clothing issues with changes within your medicals, you have to submit this and click it so they stop giving you money. And that's the form. It's easy. It's one page. All right. Let's go back and see what to do with it. Back again. Apply through your local VA medical center. Bring the application or mail it to the prosthetic representative at your local VA medical center. You can mail to this address. Apply by mail. Click here if you want to find a medical center near you. Apply by fax. How come this is not done electronically? They have so many forms on here. How is this not one of them? And you just get it done. But it's not, so you can't, and we just got to push through. I hope this walkthrough makes the process a little easier. If it helped you, consider sharing it with another veteran who might qualify before the deadline. Until next time, keep using the benefits you've earned, not just the ones you know about.